Okay, it says we're live. We are not yet live. Come on. Hurry up. There we go. It says it's working. We good? We good? Come on.
Look at the health bar.
Hmm?
This was 3 shots.
Nice.
Yeah, the crit build's still definitely the best build.
Yeah, okay, we're live.
It has some of the highest DPS while also being the most survivable, so you can fade away and possibly get out.
I have no idea what we're going to be going up against. Are we weakened? Yeah, we are weakened. This could be the wrong party. This is probably the wrong party, but I'm going to bring it anyways just in case. Just in case it's just grinding. Or just wave clears. And not like a demon pillar or some shit like that.
I killed that fool with the Unforgiven.
Oh shit. Drop my phone. It's the next morning. Salem, day 7. This is not morning.
You know what is morning then.
Didn't think it was gonna be this dark out. Well, might as well be nighttime. The well outside is full of tar, and the milk's gone so rotten it's cottage cheese. Now I'm gonna make the morning porridge. That is.
I want this. I want this.
Canned hate. Wow.
I want.
Mmm.
Where do I get that?
What? Wait, what? How did Media get here? Okay, who is this Midrash? Nope, it's Matahari. You good at makeup, but disguises are another thing altogether. Yeah, I would imagine after like the only leading figure, which was Hopkins, got killed. The only leading figure left. Oh, maybe Carter is probably evil, I think.
You have to buy me canned bait.
I don't have to buy you anything.
No,
You can buy it yourself. You have money.
I don't know where to find canned bait. You know a guy.
I don't know a guy.
You
What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know a guy.
You don't know a guy.
I don't know anybody. No. I know less people than you do.
Then where do you get your canned bait?
I don't. I don't need canned hate. I generate enough of it on my own.
I know, but you could never go wrong with some extra on standby.
I disagree.
I have no clue where the fuck that came from, but I really want to find it. Yo, if any of the, 2 people probably watching this right now hear this, tell me where to buy.
And you are actually on the mark. There are exactly 2 people watching right now.
That is funny.
Wait, let me check YouTube. Never mind, there's 3.
Well, if anyone knows where to buy canned hate, tell me, because I want to get some now.
eBay.
Because apparently it's actually a thing, because I saw a bunch of people saying that they've bought it before.
Town Hall, Provisional
So
Court.
that is actually a thing.
Defendant, Charles Henry Sanson. Can you take a moment? Can I talk to you for a moment? Keep your voice down. I managed to speak to Sanson alone earlier. I tried to give him some of my medicine just in case, but he refused to accept it. You mean the medicine to fake your death? Right, the same stuff I made for Matahari. I admit it's tricky to use. I mean, it really does kill you, at least for a while. Still, he might end up needing it depending on how this trial goes. But he refused to even entertain the possibility. Does he have some kind of plan of his own? At what point could it What point could there possibly be in just sacrificing himself? Just what is that dummy thinking? I think the only way we can save him is in court. I just don't get it. Why would he go out of his way to choose the more dangerous option? It's a good question. Unless Sanson just plans on dying. Reverend, do you mind saying a few words of prayer? And that concludes the testimony of our brave constables who were on the scene. Lavinia Whately, Judge Hopkins' murderer is still on the loose. Wait. So why is Sanson on trial? As her legal guardian, do you have anything to say on her behalf? Abigail is currently recuperating from physical and mental exhaustion. I will defend her. Now then, Charles Henry Sanson. You volunteered to serve as Judge Hopkins' bodyguard. However, you completely failed in your charge of keeping him safe. And perhaps more seriously, you assisted Lavinia in her escape of the scene. According to the constable's testimony, you were virtually Do you admit to these allegations? I do. It is all true. And it is clear that you were conspiring to murder His Honor all along. What other explanation is there for this? We can't know what happened until Lavinia testifies. She's a daughter of the Whately family. Deserves every punishment she will receive. I disagree with this statement. They will never once attend Mass. Well, technically Lavinia is actually a witch. Or something far more dangerous than that. As the leader of your troop, I understand that you are here to defend Sanson's case. But you will watch your tongue in my court. Remember that this comes off the heel of the execution of one of your members, Matahari. One could certainly draw the conclusion that they were acting on your orders. Going awfully far. These people have been my guests, or so I thought. They have been very good to my niece, however. That is simply the way they operate.
Holy shit.
This guy's being an asshole.
Do me a favor and look at this.
Yeah, it's very similar.
Yeah. I actually never noticed that. Oh, they did the same with Toy Story 3, though. It's just Disney likes to do that same exact pose all the time.
This is absurd.
They did pretty much the same thing for Toy Story 2, though. So, that's not a shock, I guess. It's just that.
Well, Abby's here.
It's just Disney doing Disney things.
That's true.
Squeak. Why so squeaky, then?
I'm just doing it now to piss you off.
Why so squeaky, though?
I don't know, so with this chair. This is kind of mean. Okay, poor Abby. This is becoming irritating. As you can see, my niece is severely exhausted. She is in no state to contribute to rational discourse. Now then, Ringmaster. As your compliance in these crimes has been exposed, you must account for them. Normally I would have taken you into custody immediately, but you and your troop are also family of the condemned. And stop glaring at me like that. We'll change nothing. Constables, keep a close eye on them.
That's still broken. It's still broken. Oh, by the way, look at my new torch deck and then look at its anointment. Read that anointment. It doesn't sound like much, but that's 18 pellets, about 20 times to the hand, and then on impact each one gives a 1% increase, then on detonation each one gives a 1% increase to the
You can't be possibly okay with this, can you? We don't have any tricks up our sleeves this time. Since he's incarnated, Sanson is really going to die. This will end your contract with him. Yes, you will forget everything that happened to him after he was summoned to Chaldea. You're not seriously going to let this happen, right? If you're going to stop them, it's now or never. It's a tiny rural village, hardly anyone here to witness it. What are you going to do?
execute order 66.
Hmm.
No. You're not going to execute order
No.
66. And what is your plan then?
I have taken many lives. Lives of crime, criminals, heretics, traitors. Condemned men, any one of them. Every one of them. What greater despair could there be than an absence of hope? I continue to torture them as humiliate them before the crowd, inflict pain. This may be my only chance to atone for what I've done.
Execute order 66, bro. Exterminate them all.
Robin! Let Frenchie do this his way. He's not acting out of desperation. He's up there to help Chaldea with our mission. If you trust him at all, Master, you can't try and stop what he's doing. You can't try and stop him. Because if he did, Master would stop him. And if he had, Mash, might just be you up there on the gallows now. Or even Master himself. Be no coming back from that. And you're really telling me, who went up against the demon god pillar, that we need to be prepared for casualties?
Man, Cyrene is just getting melted right go ahead and take flight, Cyrene.
You happy now? How many people do you gotta miserable shits need to watch die before you're finally satisfied? Or is it that your lives are so freaking awful that you'd rather stick around and watch good people suffer every damn day? Pay him no heed, more importantly. Yes, Your Honor. Good, I've set soldiers on the roads. There's no telling what they might try. Be on your guard. I see. If only the witch who had turned her back on the word of God. If I were the one true sin of this hollow Salem, evil Laura, please listen to me. What? Why would you do that? Please don't do that.
What? Is he executing order 66?
No. Wait. Huh? Hey! Don't throw rocks at people.
Why not?
No, I disagree with this. Then you who wish for loneliness, take up a rock. You who despise love, go ahead and cast your stones.
So,
It's okay, Neza. These stones don't even bother me.
I think she's talking to your chair then.
No.
No, look. She's
Oh
chirping.
dear.
Birds chirping every time your chair squeaks.
Uh-oh.
She's
She's gone into her outer form. At least I think that's what this is called. Magical energy is off the charts. It's just like a spirit origin being released. Does this mean Abby was a spirit a heroic spirit all along? A servant all along. Could it be that she's an anti-hero witch? Did these trials end up creating an actual witch? How is this possible? It's not. Given all the crap he pulled, Hopkins was much better fit for an anti-hero. The threat is... She's definitely a real witch. But I can't say I care for how blatant she's being about it. Now I see. So this is the stage that's been set for me. Isn't that right, Queen of Sheba? Well then, it's time to show off what I can really do. Dear Lord, this is... We are suddenly... uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, are we... Is she gonna be classed as foreigner? Uh-oh. I have like 3 berserkers on this team that are about to do absolutely nothing.
Haha. Get wrecked, noob.
Uh-oh. She foreigner?
Get wrecked.
Okay, she's currently classed as unknown. Let's see if she has the Let's see if she's classed as, if she's just classed as unknown and she doesn't currently have the, Well, we'll see in a second to whether or not she has the Forerunner traits or not. The Forerunner. I keep on calling it Forerunner because I play Halo too much. But it's Forerunner.
Get wrecked, scrub.
No.
Yes.
No.
Why?
Because I'm not a scrub.
Are you sure?
Ah, fuck, she's got the Forerunner trait.
How are you so sure you're not a scrub?
I know exactly what to do.
They always talk about wanting full power Gishkis back.
I do want full power Gishkis
How
back.
about this?
Because it'd be terrible for Yu-Gi-Oh! And it'd be hilarious to watch.
We get full power Gishki back, but we also get full power Danger Dark World back. Some Firewall and Summon Source back.
I don't even think that's gonna be a problem for, like, Gishki.
But they come back to 1 only for the Firewall and Summon Source.
I don't think Gishki, I don't think full power Gishki, even bringing, like, the cards that are currently banned to 2 would be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because they can already hand loop, like, 3 cards out of the hand.
Dark Worlds,
Yeah, so
depending
line
on
up.
what card doesn't get looped, can play with a single card in hand.
Who do we put, who do we put, who do we put?
My Brave Warren. I love watching Grave Ward fall in like 3 seconds. This is fun. Ready for the next
Ideas. Wait, this is a bad idea. Let's just bring Shakespeare. Where are you? There you sorry. No, this is Shakespeare. What am I saying?
Who's ready for the next flat nerf?
Don't even fucking joke about another flak nerf. You don't even know. You know how many people would be pissed if there's another one?
Those people have already mass demanded refunds.
Oh, that's right. No, I don't need you. I'm using my alter ego.
Don't get me wrong, I still love the game, but it's really obnoxious when you farm gear and then they fucking nerf that gear in the next update. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, it's probably annoying.
I still love the game, but that is really obnoxious when that happens.
Okay, so we need some 2030s. Where's my other 2030? Do I want to just hook you up with something that kills you immediately? Here, let's just make you fodder.
That's way more than just one clip consumed. This consumed.
Okay, so who comes in after you, though?
No wonder the baby maker in this game is hated. It consumes 4 full magazines per throw.
I don't really have many more, like, generic support people. I guess we could bring Merlin.
And then, do you know why people hate the baby maker so much?
Yeah, sure, let's bring Merlin.
And do you think the baby maker pistol in this game is loved or hated?
I would assume it's hated.
It does a lot of damage, but it consumes 4 full magazines per throw. It's ridiculous. You'll be out of ammo in 2 or 3 throws half the time.
Of course. Well, let's remove Scheherazade. There we go. This ought to work, I think.
So
Actually, I have an idea. Let's just go for... some sustainability would be a good idea.
I'd say
alright.
one
Oh, skipping.
It, but never more than one of it.
I was worried that we were going to face Abby and that my team was going to be useless. And it turns out we were going to face Abby and my team was going to be useless. Yeah, Foreigners are the one class in the game that resist... Foreigners are the one class in the game that resist... Sorry. They're the one class in the game that resist, Berserkers. Sorry, I had the hiccups.
Black no longer is allowed to use guns. Black no longer is allowed to equip his action skill in his melee or equip action skills, guns, or grenades.
Don't joke about that. They'll actually do it, Tyler.
Like, as much as I love the gameplay in this portion of this game, they're really not. That's the only thing that's important.
Alright, so how much was that? This was a good half. Charge gain. Charge gain. This is not... Why did you do it 3 times?!
That'd be a great April.
What?
Disable flash abilities, guns, and equipment.
Why do you hate yourself?
No, it would be funny because people would think they're doing it as a nerf and then they're just like, by the way, that was a prank. I would hate, like, I would not play Black during this, but how would we punish the other ball?
I don't know.
Zane only could equip 2 grenade mods instead of 2 action spots.
Okay, no crits, got it.
boss now, instead of refilling health and ammo with her perks, they cause her some health and ammo over time during the event. And then Amara's
Okay, this is bad. But I have an answer. No.
Amara, whenever
Here's
she
my
applies
answer.
a DLC to herself, does 900,000% damage. They gotta find
Hey,
some-
we got a good amount on our Buster card.
Here's something absolutely cancer for April Fools. By the way,
Probably. Yes, I get it. You like to make me look crazy. Alright. I think we only have to break the first bar. I could be wrong though. In that case, I'd be actually a little annoyed. Well, she's got health. Yeah, we only need to break the first bar.
300%, but my current one is 384, so it's quite not unforgiving.
What, you don't like the Unforgiven?
You only use it for the crit swap in this because it does like 20 damage a shot.
It always did like 20 damage a shot, didn't it? It was like a crappy gun.
Well, look, it's got a decent base damage, but its fire rate is so low. But
Yeah.
Terrible Unforgiven. This is 300%. My current one, which is also a terrible one, is 384. And that's considered terrible.
Oh no, she passed out.
You're not even worth selling.
Abigail's back to normal.
That one's not even worth
At least we
selling,
kept
so
her
it's
under
not
control, but yeah, the villagers are going to be more afraid than ever. Well, let's get the fuck out of the village. Move aside. You two, Wings. I'm not a... No, this is not the time to be... Alright, what are we going to do now? We should fucking fight.
Exterminate them. I have Pull and Anakin on the younglings on them.
Up to you now, Mash.
Then Pull and Anakin versus younglings on them. Do you think they'd like that?
No.
Why?
Guess you should be grateful they didn't hang me on the spot. I'm really light, so hanging would be a pretty long and painful death. I'm sorry you just lost one of your friends. But hey, look on the bright side. At least you've got a beautiful girl here to keep you company. I slipped! I hate this place. I've headed up to here with this jail, and it's slippery, slimy floors.
Like Rayborn.
Guess it's more
Yeah,
anxious than
okay.
she let on. Hey, Rez. Do you care about me at all? Even just a little? What do you say we get out of here, together? I'm not talking about this jail. I can get us out of here, like... I feel like it, no problem. Whenever I feel like it, no problem. I mean the outside, to the outside world, beyond Salem. I'm still the master of Chaldea. Hey, wait a minute. You wouldn't happen to have a ridiculously high tolerance to poison, would you? Or maybe a prosthetic leg? Let's see what's going on here. Hold on a thought. Wait. On second thought, never mind. Just forget about it. Yes, I in fact do have a ridiculously high...
One by one, do it, double.
Oh my god, you are tempting me to click on that one. That'd be too mean though.
Why?
Oh.
I mean, this is a video game, you can do it. You can do it.
I'm sorry, I'll never do it again. She was trying to poison me, to convince me to leave. Hang on. We have an unexpected visitor. Is that... Threw him in the cell in the back. Don't worry, it's locked up tight. How kind of you. You shouldn't have. Okay, I'll let you have some privacy. If you need anything, just let me know. Thank you. Is it Carter? It's Carter. Hey, asshole, how you doing? Hello, Randolph Carter, or should I say, the demon god pillar. When did you figure it out? I wasn't sure until you told me just now. I see, well that's alright. You're my guests. That much hasn't changed. As your host, the very least I can do is give you a warm welcome. In fact, I came here to thank you for pacifying my niece after she gave everyone such a fright. No problem. Seemed a fitting show of gratitude after I hear after all I hear your kin did for my niece. It's so strange. I'm far from the first demon god pillar to raise a human. And my own special traits come to town after all. Come from towns after all. Suppose it would be fair to say that such things are precisely what led me to split from Godia's consciousness. They feared death too much, to the point that they became fixated on it. I'm not like Fornius or Hegenti. Nor do my values align with any of the other members of the 5 envoys. Namely Baal, Sepper, Andrus, and Phoenix. Now then, is there anything else you'd like to discuss? Are you here to kill us? I want you to understand my objective. Knowing will help you make more rational decisions. More like it'll help you manipulate us better. Why not tell us all from the start? Because I failed with that batch. But now the time is right for me to tell you the truth. Like you'd tell us any truth that won't further your goals. Don't listen to anything he says. That's the best thing you can do here. Otherwise you'll fall into the same trap as Queen of Sheba. One of your own making. 50,000 people's lives are at stake. I am trying to save her. I promise you that much. From the bottom of my heart. What did you do to her? Godia's objective was to save mankind. That has been true ever since we were born. That is precisely why Salem and Abigail Williams were chosen. Salem is positioned on the border of sanity and madness. The wisdom of the modern age and the darkness of the Middle Ages are so closely intertwined. Here it's almost here as to be almost completely indistinguishable. There is no other place where the two extremes of humanity's natures are so clearly laid bare. Furthermore, Abigail is blessed with a rare talent. You mean her aptitude as a witch? Abigail is pure and innocent. She's better suited for a medium than a witch. Lavinia had talent for it as well, but Abigail was leaps and bounds beyond her. She was everything I could have hoped for and more. Thanks to her, I'm certain to succeed. What are you planning on making her do? Don't get me wrong, I'm not making her do anything. She will do this because she chooses to. She will complete the grand work that we could not, the salvation of mankind. Okay, there we go. And she will do so through great pain. This is the pain. This pain is the basis of human happiness. Everyone feels pain in equal measure. Without it, you will cease to be human. Abigail will be its harbinger. Okay. Tomorrow, when the courthouse opens at dawn, she will be tried as a witch. And all is going well. Many have tried to save Abigail before, but none have ever succeeded. Even I was not up to the task. That's why I invited Chaldea here. I expect great things of you. Great things indeed. Probably won't be much help from the gallows. You fell right for the trap, and I ended up busting out some pretty flashy spells. Sorry about that. Wait, hang on a minute. What do you mean, that batch? Don't tell me you've been repeating this the last several days trying to produce results. This is pretty dirty. In multiple senses of the word. Have you no shame? You've been looping time to recreate history. What point would be of that? I have no interest in moving backwards. I only want to move forward. Towards suffering. All I did was compress that process and speed up the cycle of life and death. It's possible to do that within the bounds of town, especially after a secure source of magic. Okay. So you've been repeating that over and over again with no real endgame to speak of.
Do you want this grenade?
Why would I want
You want it?
That's funny. Not really. Even if you met all the necessary conditions. Wait. Missed something. Even you all met the necessary conditions. That's why I invited you. That was the guard. It seemed visiting hours are up. One last thing. Whose body is that? At this point, it's mine. I am Randolph Carter. Okay. Sure you are. I believe that. Smash. I'm amazed at how well you can see in these dark woods, Robin. I can barely keep up with you. Actually, I'm the son of a forest sage, believe it or not. There's our little... Lavinia. Did we find Lavinia? We found Lavinia! We're not here to capture you, I promise. We only want your help. Forget it. Running away again, are we? For all his faults, Frenchie never ran. Is he no longer with us, I'm afraid? Sanson. Idiot. You're such an idiot. Thank you, Lavinia. Are you feeling better now? If you don't mind me asking, I'd like to ask about your situation, how you got here. We can't bring you back to the village for now, for many reasons. But I hope you'll at least take advantage of the fire and Robin's cloak to stay warm. Thanks. The demon god pillar brought me and my family here and threatened us. I knew this Salem wasn't supposed to be here, because even the time period was wrong. But we couldn't run away. The demon god pillar had us all trapped. Me, my parents, and my grandfather. We tried wagons, sailboats, but none of us could ever leave. When the demon god pillar appeared and gave us orders, it always looked like a wriggling raven black pillar. Really grotesque creature. What did the demon god pillar ask your family to do? Nothing. Nothing? All he said was do what must be done. We Whateleys come from a line of alchemist mages. Our greatest wish has always been for the outer god to descend here. It's been a closely guarded secret for generations, but somehow the demon god pillar knew about it. And he was very interested. I eventually understood why, while I was investigating Salem. There were foreign guests here, ones who came before us. And I think there used to be other people here that the demon god pillar forced to serve him. Did you figure out from the graves in the forest? Some of them were still empty, too. That's right. That is the altar. But I couldn't see the whole picture. I think the natives that killed Abigail's parents, and the wharf, and the trade ship shouldn't exist in this time. Then Tituba was probably one of them, too. Abigail adored that woman. She always seemed special. For a time, I suspected she was actually controlling everything, but then she was executed. Now, I think all of you in Hopkins must be as well. Is that so? Well then, which one was us the uninvited one? maybe Hopkins was originally supposed to be the 7th guest. And so does that mean that we were the ones who ray shifted here unexpectedly? Or had the demon god pillar accounted for us as well? Okay. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but okay.
Not literally, Ben.
No answer to that last one. Something doesn't add up. I don't understand why a demon god pillar would seek another divine being when he already has godlike powers. Probably just gets off on twisted crap like that. In any case, he went out of his way to create these sick witch trials. Not too long ago, Cert passed along a message from Neza. Carter. Apparently he's taking a different approach from Grodia, whose plan was to just essentially burn the earth to dust and start anew. What are you two talking about? Are you Kabbalists? Freemasons? I can't imagine you used to be mercenaries or soldiers. I guess you could say we're stargazers. Alright. I'll tell you about the organization we belong to, Chaldea. Whoa. You serious about this, Mash? In exchange, will you tell us everything you know about the secret outer god? This will surely help us with Senpai and Surt's trial. And that will help us to save Abby from her predicament. Predicament? I'm already dead anyways. I tried to sacrifice everything to the outer god, but I failed. I feared for my life, so I ran away. Because of that, my prayers never reached him. There's nothing wrong with wanting to stay alive, Lavinia. Where's Abigail? Abigail is being confined in the house where Hopkins was staying. I refused to leave the guards until they put her there. Afterwards, Matahari, Neza, and I stuck over to visit her, but we couldn't see inside, so we don't know how she's doing. I'm worried about her fever. My family, my grandfather, started to believe that he was feuding with Abigail's parents. Our perceptions were disoriented in the same way. But despite that, my family's wish never changed. It was dangerous to do that in this village. There was nothing I could do about it. Abigail followed me everywhere. It was really annoying. She wasn't like the other villagers. But my grandfather thought he hated her parents, and that Abigail was hiding something. So I pretended to be friends with her. She was curious about that, the outside world, so I taught her the ritual of descendants. It was my job to catch and sacrifice birds. Okay. She called out a holy symbol. It's our secret game. Over time, I started to go mad myself. Memories of things I'd never seen started flooding into me. It made me feel like I had grown up in Salem. I don't even know about a comment. Sounds like they were pretty rough to you too, Lavinia. No, it wasn't. The one who had it the roughest is the outer god. The god of the Great Gate and the 6 doors, up, down, left, right, front, and back. And this outer god is enshrined beyond the ultimate gate, the outside of the universe where light can never reach. Despite that, he borders all possible dimensions and tries all possible things. In the Book of Eben, that has been with our family for all generations, this god is described as one in all things and all in one. Okay, this is very strange. I really need to do more, like, reading on the Cthulhu stuff. Wow, that was 2 nice misses right there, Tyler.
We're about, like, right on her wing, but I forgot her wing's got a weird hitbox.
It's 2 nice whiffs.
Yeah,
I'm worried about this mystery.
They were technically whiffs, but her wing doesn't have a collision box, I guess. Because they were aimed right at
So
the
we
tip
are
of her
going to
wing.
do this and hope that it's not Abby. Yeah. I doubt that we'd fight Abigail again so soon. Final knot. Oof, wind. The next morning. Salem, day 8. Wait, that was all one thing. Fuck me, that took a while. Is that a bear? Evil everywhere. Spreading, overpowering, rampant. Guess I don't need to bother with this disguise. Nobody's paying attention to us. Matahari, look at those two. What the? They both executed alongside me. What the fuck? The ghouls are over there and over here. I don't understand. Everyone could have sworn I... The fuck? Apparently living people as well, but mixed in beside the monsters. What is it, Neza? Why do you keep glaring at everyone? There's nothing but monsters. Granted, it would feel pretty amazing to just let loose and go all out against these things. Then again, is it possible that all these people are just monsters? I was looking for Sanson. However, not here, as expected. That is a relief. He always was a heavy sleeper. So it's technically daybreak, even though day hasn't broken. This town is looking more and more set of damn zombies. That's what the Bible called the Last Supper. Perhaps you meant the Last Judgment from the Book of Revelation. I guess you'd be familiar with it. Oh, by the way, Robin. Can't thank you enough for your help yesterday, and for keeping an eye on Senpai in the prison all night. Cert. Yes, Senpai and Cert. Abigail. No. Phew. I guess she made it through the night okay. She does still seem depressed. This court is now in session. What the fuck did you do?
I insta-killed her.
Damn. These aren't well, ain't this a lovely view? Defendant, Cert. This court will now review the charges levied against the child actress Cert, who stands accused of being a witch. I mean, you're accused of practicing witchcraft in public. There are a number of people in this very... Do you admit to your guilt in this matter? Jeez, I've got no choice. The Book of Exodus clearly states that those... can you tell this court why you went against God in his teaching? She was born well before God. Before, Christianity. There's only one reason why I used witchcraft back then. It was to keep innocent people safe. I never meant harm.
And what's her health bar, Bill, since you want to see what happened? Since you said what the hell happened. I figure that means you're curious how the fuck I
Yes, Your Honor.
Huh.
Don't worry about it.
I should do the projectile multiplier glitch for the torque shotgun.
Suppose you just did the best you could. You're up next.
Oh, that was a light click.
Just, you know, I'm afraid my death-faking medicine won't work on you.
Oh, that was actually a bad proc.
Yes, you are standing accused of many crimes. First, the allegation from Mr. Carter. Tell us, officer, were you able to corroborate his claims? I did find remains of a campsite in the woods, Your Honor. I'm afraid it was already deserted, so I can't be sure if Tatuba was staying there. Then we shall put Mr. Carter's allegations aside for the moment. I wonder if they know how ridiculous they sound. This place is kind of full of living dead, you know. There's no sin for one... Can't find a female. What the fuck?
Wait,
Oh, it's him. I guess he must have died in the riot.
It's full of living dead, just like New York.
Wow, Tyler! Why do you hate New York so much?
You have no proof I said anything.
God, you should have heard the shit he just said about New York, man. Wow.
I said nothing about
God, you would have been arrested in New York for saying that.
I said,
Not gonna defend yourself? Just gonna sit there and pretend you didn't say anything?
I said nothing at all.
They still can't hear you.
No, I can't.
Yeah, it just keeps on saying shit about New York, man. Wow, you really don't like New York.
You have no proof I did
You're playing fucking Borderlands right next to me.
anything. No, I'm not.
Also, you spoke up pretty loud at the beginning of the stream,
But
so they know you're here.
I could have left the room since then. Hey, I just got back in the room. What's up?
You stop talking shit about New York, man.
You mean Mark? You know I'll talk
Would you mind
shit
if I
about
led this
anyone.
court's proceedings for a moment?
You know I'll talk shit about anyone and everyone.
Oh dear.
Oh Ben, watch this health bar if I do it right.
What? How so?
Ooh, I missed the timing a bit. But still one shot her shield basically.
Were we judged guilty? No, we weren't. Okay.
Why are you tanking so many shots this time?
Mmm. This is very strange.
That's terrible. I don't know what that looks okay.
Okay. Never foresaw stemming from Floris's near observation lens at Sheba. And the demon god pillar. A detestable future that was equally parts safe and liable. Mmm. Okay. Mmm. Mmm. This is very... Would like to have a friend.
So people have found a way to make the Flacker do decent damage again. And I'm like, Flacker still does decent damage regardless of who uses it.
You're talking about Lavinia?
Time to nerf Flack again.
Did Lavinia show up? Hey, Lavinia's here. Lavinia Waitley. No, it's time I had my day in court too. I've decided to stop fleeing and prepared to answer for your crimes. You are welcome in my court. It's her. I've always... What the fuck?
Hey Ben, what do you think? The Flacker still does decent damage.
Back off, buddy. No one lays a hand on our witness while we're around.
The Flacker still does decent damage on each Vault Hunter. Does that mean it's time to nerf Flack again?
I've been to hear about it. Here, sure, here it is. What the fuck did she do? Did she punch him? Powder of... No, she threw powder. It makes spirits materialize. I want to know who's in that corpse. If you're going to hold a trial, then there needs to be on even grounds. It's not fair It's not fair for you to be the only one in a mask. Now show yourself. Waitley! Great, thanks for all the help. Now I can get into this courthouse's bounded field in my true form. Queen of Sheba? I haven't handled a demon god in a while. But don't worry. Now then, Demon God Pillar Ramu. That's probably not how you pronounce that. Is this the fight with the Demon God Pillar? Please let it be. And you'll no longer have to worry about an intelligence debuff. I promise you a square deal. No need for thanks. We can talk about price later. What? It's just a fidget spinner, Tyler. What are you so worried about?
Spins faster than a guy I saw on the street. The guy I saw on the street that was yelling at a pole once.
You found a mentally ill person yelling at a pole on a street and you just sat there and laughed at him, Tyler? Wow!
No, I laughed at
Wow, Tyler!
I laughed at the fact that he was spinning in a circle while yelling at the pole.
You found a mentally ill person yelling at a pole and you just started laughing at him, Tyler. My God.
Yeah, I didn't laugh until he started spinning around in a circle while screaming, fuck.
You're just laughing at a mentally ill person yelling at a pole. What's wrong with you, Tyler?
So you wouldn't laugh.
It doesn't matter if he's doing a sonic spin. That doesn't fucking matter.
If you saw a guy spinning
No, I wouldn't, because he's obviously mentally ill.
True, but it's kind of funny turning a corner and being
Like, if you saw Williams spinning around in a circle and yelling at a pole, would you laugh at him?
Probably. I don't care if someone's mentally ill or not. If they're screaming at someone while spinning.
Is that Tatuba? No, that's... Ah.
Laughing.
No, please don't.
How
many times has this been? I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it.
The second you start twirling faster than a fucking
Abby,
fidget
look at
spinner,
me.
That's when I'm laughing at your ass.
Our fourth sin was inviting the souls of these sinners here into Salem. She summoned those who traders who let their fears get the better of them and sold out their own families, instigators who succumbed, double-crossers who refused to face the truth of the torture machines which they were complicit. Yes. They were all deemed greedy, irredeemably greedy. Even in death, they begged for redemption.
Are you irredeemably greedy, bro?
I don't think I am. How does having a fidget spinner make me irredeemable?
Because you're unironically using it.
Why would I use it ironically?
Memes.
It was a gift from Dad.
Yeah, I found it funny. I've got one just stored away, sitting in a random drawer.
Oh, this does nowhere near as much damage to Tyrene.
Oh, it's partially because I overstacked them.
You overstacked them?
Turns out the nerf to it only applies if you shoot more the tension.
Oh, this is the Demon God Pillar fight, I think.
The nerf to their damage seems to help someone found this out later.
This could be a bit troublesome.
It still does pretty much normal damage as long as you hold it for 10 seconds.
Oh, that's actually bad. He didn't have enough to kill the Elder Ghoul. Frenzied Cry. I might have a better way of dealing with this if this really is the Demon God Pillar. Well, I wouldn't call it a better way, but it is a way of dealing with it.
So yeah, it's definitely straight to the next phase then.
Mm.
And I'm still doing damage to her after a vulnerability for a second. It's still really powerful, it's just a matter of you gotta use it a lot more carefully.
Oh, this is probably the fight, yeah. We'll see in a moment.
And I just killed her.
Let's give him this buff too, just to try and clear this guy in one hit. So we'll see. If it's the Demon God Pillar, this is going to be interesting then, because I don't know what I'm going to do. If it's Abby, I know even less of what I'm going to do. Well, if it's what? I don't think there's a fight with both Abby and the Demon God. Alright, so let's take care of this guy. No crit. Come on, can we do crit? No crit, of course. Please don't do that. That's very annoying. It hit me twice. Here, just this. I think we'll get slightly more damage out of this. Okay, no, we're losing.
It was once the Meridian when this happened. This doesn't need to be patched, this lets me some time.
Okay.
Did you see what it was?
No, I didn't see what it was. What was it?
It's like only a couple seconds. So watch, he's gonna punch that Iridium right there, and I swear they should not patch this out while it will get annoying sometimes. It's pretty funny. That's a glitch I want to stay.
A super jump from punching Iridium, my god. Oh no, it's Abby. Okay, that's a little annoying.
And Mother Russia, Iridium.
Mass Hysteria. Okay. Let's try to do something. Fuck. I forgot to click on the thing that generates stars. That helps me generate stars, so this isn't going to generate that much. Can somebody tell me where my quick or where my arts cards are, for fuck's sake? Okay, well there's some crit stars. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, Lancelot, sadly. What are you doing? Whatever it is, stop it. Yeah, but it sounds very weird. Okay, block that, please. Generate some crit stars. Hopefully we'll get actual cards from Queen of Sheba now. Terror didn't proc. Or well, it attempted to proc and then couldn't because he was invulnerable. Okay, so we finally have Queen of Sheba cards. This will do some damage. We got a guard from the critical debuff. Okay, that's a little annoying. Okay, please don't kill him. I said please don't kill him. That's a little better, I guess. Alright, so we'll remove one charge from this. I forget what Queen of Sheba's Noble Phantasm does. 3 enigmas. Okay, so it's a health regen debuff, an attack debuff, and a defense debuff. Okay. That's good enough. Oh my god. 2 procs of Hysteria. Okay, don't everyone at once. Please, don't everyone at once get stunned. Please, thank God, Queen of Sheba. And of course you get no cards, so it's useless. Well, okay, just in case you die. And you get stunned. Goodbye, Queen of Sheba. Oh, please don't hit him again. Thank goodness. Oh, hey, Spartacus was still here. I wasn't paying attention to how quickly you were killing Tyrene.
It was just that I overstacked and the first phase takes a few seconds.
And stun.
The only reason the first phase takes a while is too high.
Goodbye, Waver.
Really good.
Both parties are stunned. Oh, that's bad. Okay, yeah, this is done. Withdraw. We'll try again with a team that can actually beat this. Instead of... See, if I just stuck with the other team, it would have been fine. But I didn't. I forgot that they essentially made this chapter to be useful with... or be fun with alter egos. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
I swear, this better be why they got the spaceships with a hole in them in Borderlands 3. Like, I can remember now what kind of spaceship has a hole in the middle. Big Bang, like the Peruvian battle bagel. Wow, we get ships with holes in the middle.
There we go, there's that.
Look at our Peruvian battle bagels.
Your Peruvian battle bagels.
I think
Okay.
that's what he called it.
Alright, no. We've already seen this. Alright, so we're using an alter ego, so this mission should be fine. Since it's just people that are weak to alter egos.
Oh my bad, Romulan battle bagel.
Romulan battle bagel?
That's what he called it.
Okay.
So we've got our Romulan battle bagels in porcelain.
Kill the berserker first. This won't kill. But her next attack will. Frenzied cry. Please don't put that much curse on everybody. Alright, Merlin, you're gonna be more useful than I thought you were gonna be. Actually, I could have ordered that better. Okay, no more curse. Come on. Let's not apply a third line of curse. Yeah, just keep on dealing no damage to people. That works. Okay, so Merlin will deal damage. He won't crit. We get a crit out of Ellie. We don't get a crit out of Waver. Okay, no more crits. No, that's not better than crits. Yeah, go back to critting, yeah.
So everyone hated the ghost so much, so there's Bradbury.
Really? Everybody hated ghosts that much?
I actually liked them, but they did get annoying after a bit.
Did you get your zealous version of the ghost grenade?
Now that I've got the second best area,
What did you get?
right into damage boost.
Wasn't the other one, was it Verdant or whatever? With a damage boost and a...
There's a numbers boost, there's a damage boost.
And there's a numbers and a damage boost.
The number and damage boost are pretty much equal roughly in DPS.
No, there's one that boosts
But then
both
there's
numbers
one
and
that
damage.
gives both boosts at once.
Yeah.
That one's like a 1 in a million drop.
Well, reasonably so. It's like... Broken, so... just final Ellie. Do your thing. We're just looking for a little bit more damage. Just enough to get over the big beefy guy. Okay, so we didn't kill. That's good. We didn't want to kill. We wanted to do a little bit more damage, though. Onyx Brilliance. Okay. Now we are going to just, like, unload on this motherfucker. Alrighty, we're good. We lost 2 stacks of curse, which is good. We had 3 stacks on, so we're only going to be taking 300 damage a turn now. Mass Hysteria B. Okay, let's just deal with this. I completely forgot that Innocent Kaiju EX was a thing for a bit. Let's just try to end this. I don't think it's gonna work, but... I mean, whatever, right? It might. No! We lost a couple on Ellie. The hope was that we were just gonna get a fucking buster crit on Mecha Ellie if this doesn't kill.
By the way, if my water's not back up within the next hour...
Okay, so it didn't kill. How much did it do? A good amount.
If our water's not back up within the next hour, I'm gonna go see what's up.
So, Abby cannot access her noble phantasm yet, thank freaking God. Because it's actually really scary. Crit! Yes! Yeah. It's a really good thing that Abby cannot access her noble phantasm yet, because it's actually really fucking strong. Well, it's a pretty decent noble phantasm. Alright, the final knot. Just in case this is really annoying, somebody just bump at our door. Yep, a certain cat has decided he wants to join in. Do guys ever show up, I wonder? Hey, Mark! Did the people ever show up? If they're not here, just wait there till someone shows up, okay?
He lives there now.
Okay. Were they all ghouls to begin with? Continue to pass judgment here. This godforsaken Salem. You shall revive as many times as you must until there are no more than lumps of writhing tissue. No, you shall not. This court is no longer in session, Ramu. Areum. Yes, I will eventually return to the void where my kin await. But not yet. No, not yet. During this trial, the Queen of the Southern Kingdom stood before the sage. Here, she found one who surpassed Solomon. Let us now review her fifth sin, the most grievous one yet. Placing trust in others. What a foolish and naive thing to do. What? Abigail's unshakable... It was the very thing that completely obliterated guilt. Thus were these sinners stuck in purgatory. Even to give the Witchfinder General a chance to find salvation. Abigail, you have sinned once again. Okay, so this is... Now we're fighting the, fucking Demon God Pillar. Queen of Sheba. If you want her, come and claim her. I shall protect my niece with her life. Or with my life. Punishment. Ask for punishment. And ask and you shall receive. The Demon God Pillar. He's been behind this entire abnormality. Hey, we can hear you again. It's good to hear your voice again. Our comms must be back online. Damn straight, and that's not all. Did Da Vinci just say damn straight? Really? What you doing, kitty? Trying to get some Oreos. Mittens trying to get that Oreos and milk right there. I don't know why Mittens is trying to get them, but he's after them. That or he's trying to get into my laundry. Oh, he's just trying to get in my laundry.
Why wouldn't he be?
Good point.
For an apocalypse party.
More people could end up hurt. Don't be ridiculous. No, my friend has a point. Magical energy is being consumed at an abnormally astonishing rate. This consumption is primarily taking place on heavy populated areas. I don't have time to choose my words carefully, so... Being at peril in this room. I believe... An underpining of Magecraft itself. A heretic.
Your hamper is the best cat bed.
Yeah, he's currently sitting on Marcus's stuff. There are still a number of Chaldea agents and mages cooperating with us. They're keeping an eye on Salem's perimeter. I'll ask for help. We have to call on all the help. Alchemists, agents of the church, knights.
He's really freaking comfortable there. He's just sitting there like, this is my rock.
This is bad.
Why is Kitty being in there bad?
I don't know.
He said it's bad.
Kitty, what are you doing?
He's just wandering around and... What is it? How about the Gypsy God card?
Have an Egyptian god card.
No, you need it for your deck.
No, I don't. Why do Sky Strikers need an Egyptian god card?
Everyone needs one.
No, we don't. You can summon the Egyptian god card. Why don't you keep it?
I've already got Ra.
Do you actually summon Ra?
No, but I could throw it in and summon it out pretty easily. What do you think?
Then you can sacrifice it for BLS.
What do you think would go through someone's mind when you just effortlessly board Ra?
I don't know. Pay half your life points, swing for game. Pay all but 100 of your life points, swing for game.
Dude, my Dark World deck probably can do that. I might side deck Ra just to fuck with people.
Fuck with people who summon, fuck with people who board, Spear Mode.
Oh hey, thank you for the Ra with my Danger Chain, and my Dark Worlds, and my Boral Sword, and swing for game.
You could first turn summon Slifer. Hey, the guy's here. Can you go check on Marcus and make sure he doesn't do something stupid?
Yeah, I'd assume the guy's here considering I hear the dog barking.
Dog's going nuts. Okay, so we need to get rid of the Elder Ghoul first. I think Merlin can take care of it. Do this. I'm really hoping Merlin can take care of this. But he's at 45, so I mean... Oh dear. I put too much faith in Merlin.
Marcus seems to have it under control.
Alrighty. That's surprising.
You have that little faith in Marcus. Hey, take your god card back.
No. Here, your laptop needs a god card. Oh, I missed. Well, whatever.
Dude, I should mess around with god card dangers.
God card dangers.
How pissed do you think people will get?
What's up, Mark?
Ain't game for one thing only.
What, the door?
Yeah, the sign guy's door.
So we passed?
Yes, I closed sign guy's door, locked it, pulled it, and he's like, all right, we're good.
Okay, well, I guess call Mom and tell him we passed. We don't have to move out. She'll be happy.
He's like, well, that works.
Alright, just go call Mom.
Yeah, girl, you're getting all excited.
Alrighty.
Within the next hour, if the water's not back up, I'm gonna go.
Wait, does that mean I've been streaming for an hour and a half? Yeah, almost. Okay,
I should go, like, I should swim some
it's the Borderlands what contest?
It's called, like, and Borderlands photo contest or some shit like that.
Okay, so we're just trying to do enough damage to pop the first bar. We probably won't do enough damage on our first hit. We're in for the long haul here, essentially. Some pretty nice entries, really? That's surprising.
Look at these photos. Some of them look really nice.
Some of them, yeah.
I don't really have a fancy pose to them, but I got some weird ass situations on camera. So while there's not, and I'm not really intent on winning, because it's winning a copy of the game. I've already got the game.
True.
But if I did win, I'd probably give it to someone. But I mean,
Wait, does he just have an evade for one turn? Please tell me the answer is no, and it's like conditional.
my photos aren't necessarily as fancy, but look at some of these things.
Okay, what is the condition of his evade? Okay, no, it's just one. It's not a one-turn evade. It's a one-time evade.
Yeah, my photos aren't necessarily as fancy, but I got some of the funniest moments I've ever seen in this game on it. Like, look at this. Think I should submit that one?
Sure, why
I
not?
probably know about the glitch and are gonna patch it soon anyway. I also caught this on camera. I accidentally threw one of my grenades and it caused this light show when I did it. I don't want to display on large mode, but I accidentally.
Oh, that's bad.
I create better photos by accident than when I practice.
There we go. That's one bar. NP gain down. Please don't kill. That's, yeah, wonderful. That's wonderful. Maybe I should have just brought a caster. Let's see, who do I have here? Shakespeare! This is bad. Okay, well, I guess Shakespeare can do things. Who else is in here? Oh! That'll work. Or we could just stall with Merlin and Waver. I should have waited and switched him out. Alrighty, that's good. Please tell me this doesn't like remove buffs or something. Just curse, right? No, it's a nullify buff. How many times, I wonder? Because I can just get rid of it with like a buster buff or something. Is it a one-time buff remove or buff ignore? One. Goodbye. There we go. How did everybody get a buff? Oh yeah, I remember. Alrighty, this is pretty easy. Although I guess it was kind of made to be easy, right? Alrighty, let's just keep on going. Ooh, we got a stun.
Hold on. Archaea literally stared at the claymore and then sprinted right into it.
Really?
He looked at it, fired at it, missed the shot, stared at it another 2 seconds, and he's like, okay, it must be safe.
Alright. Since we didn't have any waiver cards, we'll just keep on going. Alrighty. Okay, it's got the evade up. Alrighty. Let's see what Shakespeare can do. Alright. He has a stun, it probably won't proc. Yeah, it missed.
At first I thought it was intentional until I saw the hole in the wall, so don't worry about it.
Okay, we don't have the invincibility, so that's a little problematic, but we should be fine. How you doing, buddy? Looking at the bird?
We all know what's going on in the chat there.
Yeah. Food.
Never gets away with it.
He tries so hard to get the bird. You respect the cat's hustle to try and get the bird.
He's really determined to, but he never does. So he's not very good at it. I just got one-sided.
One turn stun.
I swear, after this headshots that hit me in this game aren't actually headshots. I just got my gun shot for a headshot jump.
Alright, continuing to stall. Come on, crit. Okay, that is just enough to worry. To not have to worry.
You give up already.
I really don't want to have to kick you out, Cat. Can you please give up on trying to get the bird?
He's got no way to... It's only when he gets up there that I check him out. So unless he gets up there, he's...
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I don't want to have to kick him out.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like he's gonna find a way up there.
He probably won't.
He usually is there. And the fact he's pawing at my dresser means he's confused on where he can go.
Okay, so we should be fine, but I'm going to self-preservation just in case everybody dies.
Minutes. Stop trying so hard. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for you.
Okay, let's see how much damage this deals and if we survive it. Okay, we survived no problem. I guess I overestimated how much damage that was gonna do. Let's remove the debuffs. Deal a little I probably could have ordered that better to where it wouldn't have wasted. See if we get the stun though. No stun. He might, I'm not sure.
Okay. Damn, just a wee bit wet from dumping a water bottle on it.
What did you dump a water bottle on it?
Our water's still out.
Oh, it's to clean the soda off your hand.
Yeah, when I was grabbing my bottle, there was a small leak. And some of it got on my hand.
Alrighty.
I'll leave it cracked for a little bit and see what to do.
Okay, that's another curse.
You notice he gets a wee bit spooked sometimes when you walk towards it, but then
Sometimes.
he settles down. He's a good wee cat.
Let's just try to go for the kill now. A little bit more damage and we should be able to do it no problem. Thinking back, it probably would have been a good idea to switch out Shakespeare for Queen of Sheba, because she has that ignore invincibility. And she would have dealt more damage than Shakespeare, I think. Even though Shakespeare's got a critical buff, or a critical Buster Noble Phantasm. But hey, everything worked out in the end. Ooh, 3 Phoenix Feathers. Well, I have a ton of Phoenix Feathers at this point. I don't think Phoenix Feathers are going to be a worry for a while. Oh, shit. I opened up my email address by accident.
Now you're gonna get spammed.
Well, thankfully it didn't pick up. Oof, Forerunner. Okay.
This first part of the boss fight takes an eternity.
Is this the fight? I think it is.
There we go. First phase.
I kind of hope it isn't, because that means we're like really fucking close to the end.
First phase
Even though I think at this point we are really close to the end. Yeah, this can't be the fight I think it is, because we have like full level at that fight. But we're getting close. Croak. Abigail.
Right out of it until your next immunity.
Carter's head is tearing itself off. And he's going to take Abigail down with him. Robin, shoot him. Damn it. Lavinia. He's aiming. Lavinia? The space-time gates are increasing in number. No non-fictional magic. Her sixth sin was barely worth mentioning. Abigail will surely abandon everything. Human hearts, words, hope.
Oh, another Queen's Call. Don't mind if I do.
Lavinia? She just crushed his head under her heel. Abigail? Lavinia. Lavinia. I guess she's dead. Lavinia. Is there anything we can do? Abby? It's too late. Afraid so. Abigail lost the last of her humanity while we kept Robin busy. Guess there's there's nothing we can do but take her out. Bolts cannot reach her. Yeah, kinda figured, but I had to try. Thou art a sinner, thou art the sixth knot. To seek redemption in this land of heresy, to reap the devil's harvest. Now let us pray to our Father who art in heaven. Seek redemption in this land of purgatory, of those who worship false idols.
Kill them all at once.
Uh-oh, this is the distortion in the bounded field. It's not a demon god, it's a false god in every sense of the world. Did a god just possess her? Pain. Aching, suffering. What are the most precious joys for humans? Happiness, love, all these fade and disappear. But the guilt one feels over her sins, the torment lasts forever. Even in death, the impulse of evil the impulse that drives evil ghosts to act, and turns them into detestable ghouls. Is there anyone who has never sinned? Is there anyone in this world who is not a child of sin? No. And so I will bestow my gift upon all sinners. Punishment. Punishment in the form of unadulterated suffering. So I will bless each and every person in this world with suffering. That is my joy. The gates reach across all space and time. I'm sorry, I'm not accustomed to using them. This bounded field keeps me obstructing me. I can't focus my aim. So I can't reach outside, even though I'm trying to do this to find the most powerful, sinful people around, or the most sinful people around. Please. I see. You understand, Mr. Ringmaster. Unlike MASH. You don't have to do this. Even with all these people looking for salvation, your happiness is my happiness too, you know. I'll be happy once I've saved you. Save me. I can never leave Salem. Never. So then, I'll just have to make everywhere part of Salem. I'll connect everything myself. Master, we must kill that false god. That, not Abigail. It is a false god, an evil god. If Abigail, fallen from grace, truly possesses untainted strength, then something should remain, even after we defeat it. My own soul is proof of that. Got it. That's right, everything. England, Rome, Jerusalem, I'll connect them all to each other, to me. And then I will bestow eternal, unending pain upon everyone. This is gonna get sad. It's already sad, but it's gonna get even more sad, something tells me. So are there only 8 sections? I imagine there's more, but... I mean, I can't imagine where we're going after this. Oh shit, clicked off screen. It's 4:20. I don't know if Mark has to go pick her up. I think Logan's gonna pick her up because Logan doesn't have to he doesn't have to go to job interview again. Alrighty, there's that. Okay, please crit. This isn't so difficult so far. This isn't that difficult so far, but it could turn on its head pretty quickly. Of course. Please crit Merlin. That'd be very helpful. The madman over here. Crit on every hit.
Big sticky bombs to the ass, though.
Okay, Ashanti. Let's try to wear down some of these curses. Yeah, this isn't the fight I was thinking of. This isn't the final one. Because we would have fought 2 Shanties instead of 1. Or Shantoks.
I came here because you can farm Salem without free logging. Shield quickly, buddy.
Alrighty, we're getting real close to Abigail. Oh, 50. Mass hysteria. Alright, so I wonder if she has that gimmick that I saw in previous viewings of this fight. That was an overkill, but she should have like some sort of guts-like thing. Yeah, this. So how many times do we have to proc that? She doesn't have that much health, so it should be that big a deal. Okay, there's another one. Terror. Witch Trial A plus, I think it was. She still doesn't have access to that Noble Phantasm that I was worried about. Alrighty. This isn't nearly as difficult as it will be. Here, take this now. You'll need it. Terror finally on Merlin. Alrighty. I'm sadly done playing games. That's one down. Here, this will be probably another one down. Okay, and this might be another one down as well. Because this is a 100% chance to crit, and then the extra attack. Yep, that's another one. Okay, so that's the end of that.
You got killable corner camping with a shield. Tracking, and he's tracking my movements while I'm stealth even.
My god.
Any boss or badass actually can track you while you're stealth because they don't code their interaction properly. But you know, that's a low priority fix. Instead, we need to hashtag nerf flack.
Hashtag nerf flack. We've got to use a gold apple.
Oh, the flacker's still a pretty decent gun on so far in all characters if you build right. Looks like it's time for a flak nerf.
Yep, looks like it.
But it's good on every character. Nope, flak nerf.
Let's use you. More shit.
How many times do you think we can nerf flak by the end of the year?
It's a good question. How many times can we nerf flak? Actually, I've got a good idea. Let me, there's gotta be an alter ego. Yeah, there's a couple alter egos in here. So just in case we lose our main alter ego, we still have one. We'll just use, we'll use you, Kiara. Line up. Change this to, this. Garuda poster girl. We shouldn't have a problem, I think.
I'll go back to farming Greyboard because he drops literally everything in the game.
I could be wrong. So it's just casters, and yeah, this is the fight I was thinking of. This is like, I think the last fight. I could be wrong though. Ball went back in time. Andreas shut down during his escape. Phoenix was trapped in the pain of his endless life. And I'll be making a garden to tend to my wounds. What about you, Ramu? What will be your solution to all of this? Good question. I believe I will put my faith in faith. Superstition. Delirium. Enlightenment. Fiction. They will be my tools. What do you mean by that? This world is rife with legends and stories that are neither divine nor mystical nor demonic. What's more guarded by... I will see what I can accomplish by combining these legends with superstition. I believe I will start creating a town steeped in superstition. I will conduct a trial there after trial. A trial after trial there. Neither faith, nor old age, nor premonition, nor hope has been able to save humanity thus far. I'm sure you can understand this too, Zephyr. You're being rash. We could have tried. We could not have tried every truth or version of it. Your conclusion is... enough. You're just like all the other fools. Truth is useless. My key lies in superstition. Fiction. Things that don't exist in this universe. You mean you're going to open paths to alternate worlds? That is beyond us. We were born of order and common sense. We are beyond this world's laws. We are bound to by this world's laws. Even if there are universes outside your own, or our own, you have no means of reaching them, and no attunement to them. Indeed, but by sheer mad coincidence, I won't be reaching it myself. Humans, Zephyr. Humans have taken control of everything. Happily, a fictional mythology described fever dreams of a single man. Describing the fever dreams of a single man just so happened to also describe a higher being from the outer universe. The two align perfectly, and a tiny part of that has left an imprint on this universe. Even if the world of this man was nothing but a delusion, this was doubtless a prophecy, a mad prophecy. I will take this madness, this fiction, and make it real. We should have seen it all along. We could never do it ourselves. This very universe makes it impossible, in which case, we need a monster from another world, who's not bound by our laws. A being who abides no rules. In this fictional foreigner. and this fictional foreigner who will finally put an end to mankind. Ridiculous. A number of dropouts emerged from within us during the battle at the Temple of Time. In Godia's absence, I decree the following. This delusion of yours will be your undoing. Your approach has already failed 14 times.
Then make it 15.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ringmaster, this is just not working out. Now, I'm sure I can't save anyone that way. This just isn't suffering. This just isn't enough suffering to save the world. It's going on outside of Salem. Pres of Chaldea, I'm sure you understand. You also wish for everyone in the world to be saved. Isn't that right? Isn't that why you were invited to Salem after all? Your guilt sought solace here. I mean, it is truly horrific sin. It is a truly horrific sin on your hands. The people of Earth missed their chance to be judged. Ever since, they have lived with souls unsaved. That's a far greater sin than anything Sanson, Hopkins, or Carter ever did. But that doesn't matter anymore. You no longer need to suffer for your sins. I'll pardon you myself. I wished for that. Please get a hold of yourself. But if she's telling the truth... She just punched me in the fucking face? You're out of your mind if you think our ringmaster's got anything to feel guilty about. I've got no clue what you're on about, but you're dead wrong about that. Take it from me, if our ringmaster had any unconscious feelings, it wasn't guilt for the world. If anything, it'd be responsibility to all the people he failed to save. Arrogance in believing that he could have done it better if only he had done some things differently. He may be great, but he's still just an ordinary person, same as me. There's no way he'd ever wish to save everyone in the world, not even once. He couldn't give a rat's ass about saving people in a walled garden. All he cared about is making sure everyone got a bright future ahead of them. Good. You've got that easygoing spark back in your eyes. That's more like it. I mean, enough's enough with this no killing no matter what crap. You can't go around trying to seek forgiveness from people who've already died, who've already dead? You're fucking kidding me. The proper word is died, not dead. Oh, who are? Sorry. This would sound better as who've already died, not who are already dead. Otherwise, that scholar guy wouldn't have given a damn leg to stand on. Wouldn't have a damn leg to stand on. That was his last ray of hope after all. Your servants have no right to tell the living what to... You servants have no right to tell the living what to do. Abigail, you're a servant too. The only difference is that you've got all of Salem's incredible magical energy at your command. That's not true. Let me show you what it's like outside. There's a great world outside of Salem. A real world that no book can do justice. A world that... I'm going to put auto back on. That's the sort of future we have the power to create for ourselves. So what? Do you figure it would be easy to save a single child? Is that what you thought? There, I just broke through your little barriers. Say fucking what? I guess I just couldn't hold back any longer. Now there's nowhere in the world I can't reach. Some stubborn mages are still putting up a fight, but they're all crumbling. Okay, this is really bad. She's effectively got her hands on unlimited magical energy now. She's not gonna stop forgiving until everyone on this planet is neck deep. She's gotta have a limit. She's got to. Alright, besides, we're still in this too. I know I've already put you through a lot, but could I ask one last favor of you? I wouldn't say that myself, but let's hear it. Abigail isn't using the gates to the full potential. She hasn't completely fused with this, fused with this outer god of hers. She'd be able to punch through my barrier. Hurt Rez, but she hasn't done it. I'd like you to help me seal up all these gates from inside, sir. After all, you're good at locking people up and making sure they never escape, right? You've got a lot of nerve saying that to my face. I suppose you could put it that way, yes. I'm in. I can't have one last remaining witch show me up. One of the last remaining witches show me up. Sheba and I are sitting this fight out. Instead, we're going to use our magecraft to make another barrier inside this town hall.
Oh, there goes a legendary.
That's tantamount to suicide. Sorry, rookie. There's nothing like this superstitious hokum of yours. Hey, they're back to normal. The weight of our shoulders is gone. That barrier got rid of the spell that's been weakening us. And then that means... But if you wouldn't mind hurrying up... Yeah, please. Your master sure likes to take his time, doesn't he? Yes, he does. Master, time for play acting is over. Yes. Yes, I am very willful. This is why I can't wait any longer. I'm dying to forgive you before I forgive anyone else. Yeah, that does sound... Yeah, that does sound a little weird. That's a very weird line.
Can you say Reiki is fine?
So does that gun that spawned more guns do anything other than crash games?
It drops anointed gear, but it doesn't seem to ever give legendaries. So the funniest thing to use it for is just crash lobbies during boss fights. Dude, I should do it during someone's run of the raid, just spam guns during the boss fight. Like, fight the whole raid with them seriously, then troll on the last fight. That'll probably get,
One Buster Wave.
That'll probably get me blocked by someone.
That will definitely get you blocked by someone.
They'll, like, block it and broadcast after messaging me to kill me.
Yeah.
And I won't report that because I would have deserved it.
You would deserve it.
I got myself stuck. There we go.
You got stuck? Are you kidding me?
I find ways to get stuck in the stupidest trip. I tried to crit. I tried to, jump on.
Okay, please someone crit. No one can crit, that's fine. Yeah, sure. Yep, we got 3 cards for... Okay, let's deal with this now. Okay, he lived. Are you kidding? Or it lived. Are you kidding me? Okay, Merlin, just take care of it. There we go, you're now up to 80.
That hurt.
I think I'm gonna stun her for a turn. I'm really sick and tired of that. It keeps on casting a fucking debuff.
Hey there. Blow you into smithereens. Okay, maybe I lied.
Okay, I was gonna use her final skill, but I'd rather not lose all of my buffs. I should have activated it earlier, but I didn't. Okay, I don't think that was enough to take out our first bar. It wasn't. Okay, so that's one down. I think I have to do 6. Damn it. That was... I didn't want both of them to be stunned. That's bad. Faithful prayers. Okay, that's okay, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna stun you for a turn. Because this is bad. No crits. No crits again. Okay, so there we go. We're getting there. There's a stun. Witch Trials.
This guy set up a modded lobby of Mario 64 in which Twitch chat actually controls
Cars? Or the game? Just the game. Okay. So like the Twitch plays Pokemon stuff.
He literally set up code that controls the game based on what's in the chat. Observe. The character's moving as fast, like picking up the chat as fast as it can, and then code.
Witch Trials.
There's like secrets literally set up to control the game, and so it can't keep up perfectly, but it tries its best to keep up with the entirety of chat.
Okay, so you're gonna need more help to clear that first gap. Okay, since you've got 2 attack debuffs on you, which is very annoying. Okay, so that wasn't enough because you've got 2 debuffs on you. This crit should be enough though.
I would just be the guy spamming the opposite of where they need to go constantly.
Another Witch Trials. Please stop targeting him. That's bad. Okay. Okay, we're getting there. Oh shit, I forgot it. That's bad. I completely forgot that it just completely removes buffs. Alright, that's not good. What's up, Mark?
We're going back in here.
Okie dokie. Don't make too much noise.
Here?
Yes. we've got a few more turns before Merlin's skills come off cooldown, so we should be fine.
Yes.
I want to hope he doesn't die, so we're just gonna do that. Okay, so we've got a skill up. Yeah, it would be nice if they just didn't do that, you know?
This guy's immune to fire and like pet white bullies coming in for another dive bomb to res me, thus getting me insta kill.
Yeah.
Every single time he's coming in for a dive bomb, my tech res me into it, so I go down right away again.
Okay, so that's one more.
Because since the Guardian rank things aren't working right now,
I'm not actually sure how many
only like 50 HP.
I'm not actually sure how many I have left. Okay, we're getting there. Mass hysteria. I might have to restart this fight. That's bad.
Ben,
What? Actually, no, I don't want to know.
Soy Wombo is playing handle the Master Chief one.
Okay. I'm doing something right now if you if you didn't notice. Asshole, I thought I specifically asked you to be quiet. Oh, shut up. Okay, so we're getting there.
You can't just tell me to stop complaining about technicality.
I can, I just did.
Okay, I guess technically you can, but you can go into
You should be more specific.
what should you?
I know I shouldn't.
You should be, like, you should be more specific too.
Alright, let's hope this works.
And you shouldn't tell someone to shut up for pointing out your fuck up.
As far as I'm concerned, I can do whatever I want.
I bet you would have one-shot me, I'll one-shot you, and pulled out the big gun.
Okay, so there's... Oh, was that the last... No. Was that the last one we had to kill? Yeah. Would you look at that? We didn't have to restart. I think that means I was off on the amount of lives I had to take before she was done. Ooh, spikes. Or stakes. I don't have a lot of those. I think that I need a lot of those.
Ow.
Alright. No, please, come back. God is disappearing from within me. Somebody, anybody, please take me away from here. Anybody.
Yeah, good.
Abigail. Lavinia? Lavinia's breathing again. Sir, did you do this? Yep, sure did. Gave her some medicine to alleviate her shock from the blood loss after she collapsed. But I'm afraid there's nothing else I can do to help her, I'm sorry. The anesthetic is the only thing keeping her going. But all it's doing is helping her with the pain. Abby, you're back to normal. I guess I failed again. I think maybe it's that's a good thing. I was always jealous of your golden hair. The demon god pillar brought me and my family into this world. We never existed in the real Salem. We're just characters from a work of fiction. You're so cold. Please, Lavinia. Don't go. Please stay with me. Somehow, it was all real. Does that mean we were really friends? Friends born under the same comet? We'll always be friends, comet or no. I remember watching the sea with you from that hill. Wanted to see the whales one more time. Lavinia. This is sad. I think Abigail has suffered enough. I don't know. I just can't say. Maybe I can say her malicious aura is gone now. Neza was right about that. Besides, I think it would be the height of arrogance to interfere with other people's lives, to try and save someone at this point, to try and rob someone of their chance to repent and make amends. If anything, I'm the one who should be punished for acting so thoughtlessly. You regret having asked Lavinia for help? Yes, and I think I always will. But even so, Lavinia, I'm grateful to you. I pray your soul finds its way back home. Back to where your family is waiting for you. There's probably like a wee bit more or something. Some talking chapters. Yep. This is probably the last chapter. How many am I away from? Like exactly one, I think. Yep. From 90. Yeah, it's an epilogue. There was only 8 chapters. Would you look at that? I'm surprised, to say the least. The next day, the common, Salem, final day. Bounded field, partially disabled. Salem, final day. Robin, Mash, Neza. Thank you for helping me bury Lavinia. Of course, we wanted to mourn her as well. You bet, she helped us out a whole lot. I think she'll be really happy here. I think so too. Do we not need to light incense? No, we just pray for her. Here, put your hands together like this. So the boundary field around Salem is shrinking slowly but surely. The bounded field enclosed the whole area should be disabled pretty soon. Then you'll always be able to go back to Chaldea. Then you'll all be able to go back to Chaldea, so I'm happy for you. It's only a matter of time until Salem is gone. That is true. I'm sure Ramun played a significant part in creating this fake Salem. But most of it actually depended on Abigail. No wonder Ramun chose her. How many people from the modern day... How are the people from modern day Salem doing? They're all pretty weak, but I don't think they're in any danger. I expect they'll all be back to normal once they return from the other side. Edison will be glad to hear it. Yes, well, after everything, I don't really see any of them getting a sound sleep in the near future. A sound night's sleep. But then again, maybe that'll serve as inspiration for some authors and artists who live here. They pretty much owe their lives to Sheba. Well, I couldn't have done it alone. And I really was too reckless when I first got here. I still wonder if His Majesty would be pleased with me. I'm sure he'd be thrilled. Then that's all the reward I need. Now that her contract is over, she'll return to the throne. So does that mean... I've got a pretty good idea what you're thinking. In this particular case, Sheba and I were summoned under pretty much the same conditions. Since we checked in together, we'll also be checking out together. Sure you don't want to come back to Chaldea with us? No, not even a little. I never did manage to entice you to come along with me after all. Plus, you seem like the kind of guy who really gets around. That sort of thing really isn't for me. That said, if Hecate and Fortune smiled on us and brought us together, I could give it some thought. You just can't say the words, can you, sir? You'll never earn big money that way. Or is this actually some wisdom that comes with age? Shut up! So hey, by the way, me and Sheba are both servants, right? I hope you understand at least that much. But in Abigail's case, she wasn't summoned from the throne. She's a pseudo-servant created entirely within this fake Salem. The moment it disappears, she's going to vanish along with it. Pretty different from a standard summoning. You can say that again. What's going on? Thank goodness. Seems I really have come to Salem this time. Albeit one on the brink of destruction. Ramu, the freaking demon god pillar. Does this mean we never finished him off? Why? Uncle? Wait, please. I bear you no ill will. I swear. My name is, I'm afraid I don't have a name I can give you just now. Cosmic traveling gentleman! Perhaps you would be so kind as to address me as Chadrap? I mean, the cosmic traveling gentleman. I'm guessing the man you know is the being who made off with my body. Then you're really, you? On one of my missions, I needed to fall into a deep, very lengthy sleep to catch a horror that threatened the world itself. Let us say only that the most relevant words pertaining to it were ocean and cephalopod. Did this man fight Cthulhu? No fucking way. You know what? I'm not even surprised. But unfortunately, while I was asleep, my body was stolen from me. By Ramu, the demon god pillar. That's right. As much as it pains me to admit, I'm afraid I possess a temperament that makes me easy to possess. What's more, Salem was home to my ancestors, so I have a deep connection to it. No doubt Ramu wanted to ensure that there was no one around who could easily infiltrate this land. I imagine that's why he sets his sights on me. I'm terribly sorry for the trouble my ineptitude in this matter has caused you. Now I get it, but don't worry about it. It wasn't your fault. Excuse me, but I thought Ramu's human body was destroyed after he died. Oh no, that wasn't a problem. As you can see, I'm still fit as a fiddle. For a demon, or perhaps I should say, as befitting a demon, the pillar was quite conscious. Even in my spirit form, I was able to maintain connection with my body. So I learned some of what this demon god pillar knew. And that's why I already know about you, Abigail Williams. In fact, you're the reason why I've come all the way to Salem. Me? That's right. I'm sorry I took so long to get here. I see that as a grave of someone whom you cared very deeply. Oh. Uh-oh, that rumbling. Sounds like Salem won't be around much longer. Let's head for the center of town. We should have more time there. Okay. Goodbye, Lavinia. How is it we have gone this far into FGO's history past this point? Like 2 years, I think, in JP. And we still don't have Lavinia as a servant. Lavinia Waitley is generally, like, maybe a good idea for a servant. Because she's, like, the mother of the Eldritch Horror, I think.
She is.
Which could lead to some interesting shit for when it comes to Noble Phantasms and the like. I think it's just gonna take either some intrigue to spark for her to come out, or for someone to use her in something else, like it has with other characters. Abigail, you are the living silver key. You are a living silver key. As such, you are able to open all manners of gates across time and space, and travel between them freely. I can't do anything like that. I can't even leave this place. Well, maybe I did open some gates once, for a moment. But really, that may as well have been a whole other person. Don't worry, you'll learn. There's a trick to it. You possess a crucial ability that humans need in order to remain safe when facing off against gods. Even if it's a partial gift from a dead demon god, it would be a shame to lose it. So I would like to offer you a choice. Whatever your decision, I will support it. I want you to completely seal it. If you want, I can completely seal away your silver key power right now. Erase some of your memories and take you to whichever time period you like. Or I can leave Salem, or you can leave Salem. Come with me and travel across all time and space. All of time and space. That's amazing. It really is. Are you like Maitreya? You don't look, you do not, though you do not look it. For that matter, your universe is not ours. You're right. Traveling across all of time and space may sound nice, but it's, tantamount to jumping off a ship at full sail. Even so, I don't think it's a bad proposition. It certainly beats disappearing along with this land. I'm afraid we don't have a lot of time for you to mull it over, but I do believe it's worth considering. Well, Abby, what do you say? Oh my. That's the first time you've ever called me Abby, Uncle. I'm sorry, I suppose that was far too familiar of me. This is, in truth, our first meeting, I suppose. It's the kitty cat. It's the cat, and it's got friends. Oh, hello there.
Like you mean the Korean food?
You don't say. It must have been very difficult. So, you have a great deal of living you wish to do you? He can talk to cats. Okay, you've got a deal. I'll take you with me. I'll take you all with me. I'm sure we can find a place for you on the dark side of the moon, or perhaps somewhere farther away. This is so strange. You're not like my last uncle, and yet you're still him. Abby? What is it you want to do? Mr. Ringmaster. Even though it's falling apart, everything I care about is still here in Salem. I know that Lavinia is gone, and all the other villagers have returned to dust. But this is still my home. Even if it is a cursed land where witches were hunted unjustly, I still love it. I'm sure you already know this, Mr. Ringmaster, but I committed a terrible sin a long, long time ago. I went and did the same thing again, here in this false Salem. I was trapped by my conscience and by my wicked impulses. I just couldn't get away from them. The demon god tempted me, but I still accepted his offer. May have tempted me, but I still accepted his offer.
Yeah, that's something.
This is making it even harder for her.
That's something I'm
But
curious about with betrayals, man.
even with all that, Mr. Ringmaster, I can still hear him. I can still hear what Sanson said to me at the gallows. It rings in my ears, plain as day. Is it okay for me to die? Is it okay for me to abandon Salem in a wish to become someone else? God would never forgive me for what I've done, and yet that's for you to decide, Abby. Mash? He's right, Abby. Nobody can pass judgment on another person's heart, but they can still extend a helping hand. I may be younger and more inexperienced than anyone else here, but I do know this much. Life has any number of opportunities to step off the stage, and just as many to perform on a new one. Okay, I've made up my mind. I'll come along and travel with you, Uncle. My dream has always been to go on a trip somewhere, anywhere that isn't here. That's a good dream. Trips are good things. Thank you, Neza. I'm glad to hear that. I should warn you, though, my journeys tend to be more than slightly unpredictable. That's okay with me. Maybe someday, in another distant world, I'll even get to see Lavinia again. Besides, you never know. If God wills it, I might even become a new servant in Chaldea at Rez's observatory, right? If I disappeared here and now, that would be the end of it. But if someday, by some fantastic stroke of luck, I manage to be... They're laying it on thick here that she's going to be summonable. That's really, really funny. If I manage to become truly free in a far-off, distant world, even if I'm not really me anymore, I'm sure who I am will still want to keep journeying. Right, Mash? That's right, Abby. As long as we're bound by fate and fortune, I'm sure we'll meet again someday. That sounds wonderful. I can't wait. Oh, and Uncle, I hope you don't mind if I call you Uncle. If I really do have that kind of ability, do you think I could promise something to Mr. Ringmaster and his companions? You know how you said your mind and body each exist independently of each other? Well, I was wondering if I might be able to return Sanson's memories to Sanson in Chaldea. The one before his execution, I mean. It depends on how much work you put in. It would be difficult. It would be a difficult thing to do, though, even for me. But I can't say it's impossible. Though it certainly couldn't be done anytime soon. In that case, I have even more reason to travel with you. And to learn as much as I can. Hey, kitty cats! I suppose we should get going. Are you ready, Abby? Let's see. Good. You've got two friends. You've got your two friends, and I've got mine. Yes, Uncle. They're a bit heavy, but I can manage. Well then, people of Chaldea, I suppose this is farewell. I do hope this body of mine doesn't make any more trouble for you from now on. Oh, and just in case that false god, on second thought, never mind. In the first place, my work is not yet complete, so the strange tales I've heard, and my own summoning tomes don't line up quite yet. Farewell. So do we have any clues to what this guy actually is, the Cosmic Traveling Gentleman?
He's a person. He's a Cosmic Traveling Gentleman, Ben.
I almost want to think that this is supposed to be one of the famous writers for of cosmic horror.
He's a Cosmic Traveling Gentleman, Ben.
It's probably not like it's not gonna be the famous one. Like, there's no way that he's just fucking like H.P. Lovecraft or something like that. It's gonna be like someone maybe more lesser known. That's my thought, but I could be wrong. Mash, you're so lovely. Mataharu, you're so kind. Robin, you're so thoughtful. Neza, I love everything about you. And Mr. Ringmaster, thank you for showing me a play I'll always remember. And if you ever meet another me, I do hope you'll be kind to her. And I know I can be naughty sometimes, so if I am, I hope you'll scold me. I think I can handle that now and then. Then I'll be a good girl for the rest of the time. Will you let me get away with a lot of things? That depends on what they are. Oh, and of course, thank you for all your help, sir. Don't worry about formalities. Besides, you weren't really a witch after all, so I don't need to look up... So you don't need to look up at me or anything like that. Look up to me or anything. Oh, wow. You really can't just say how you feel, can you? Did I sound like her? And last but not least, Tituba. Oh, I'm sorry. It just kind of slipped out. It's okay, Miss Abby. I hope you have a wonderful journey. I will. Thank you. Goodbye. Cool. So even you cry from time to time, huh, Prince Neza? Do you have a problem with that? Nope, not even a little. In fact, I'm kind of jealous. Senpai, Chaldea's about to bring us back too. I don't think they're going to wait much longer. Well, there's my wind. I guess this means it's time for me to set sail. You know, I actually kind of enjoy putting on plays with you guys. Nope, don't like it. Don't get the wrong idea. Next time we meet, it'll be you coming to see me. Of course, you better not expect me to just sit around and wait forever. I might just show my beautiful face in Chaldea sometime. Okay then, I have one last thing to say myself. But I swore I wouldn't bring this up earlier, but now... There's always an oasis to be found. Even beyond the desert. So chin up. Don't lose sight of the stars and keep putting one foot in front of the other, like any good Chaldean should. I'm sorry? Did you just predict the future, Sheba? Now where would the fun be if I told you that? Some things are better left unsaid. Sir, Sheba, it was great meeting both of you. I hope someday we can... Well, looks like it's our turn to leave. Senpai, it's happening over here too. Right, I almost forgot. There's one more thing. There's nothing more. There's nothing I'd like more. Let's go back to Chaldea. One so different. Wait, something doesn't feel right. I forgot to give Abby back her pendant. Wait, do we still have the fucking cross? Sanson! Are you sure you don't want to go back? Go back? Yes, you can go back home. Back to the throne. Or you can even go back to the very beginning, a clean slate, if you're so inclined. I'll open the gate for you. Either way, Charles Henry Sanson. I don't need to go back anywhere. I believe I've done what I set out to do. I see. In that case, you already have the key to the gate you need to open. The key? I don't have anything like that. Wait. Where'd my sword go? Would you by chance know what happened to... Oh. Excuse me. I didn't mean to step on your foot. Please forgive me. Don't worry. I'm fine. I'm just glad your shoes didn't get dirty. I see. So it was you all along. Now come on, Charles. Can't you hear that music? Are you a good dancer? You certainly don't look like you are. It's true. I'm a terrible dancer. Never did have anyone who would dance with me. So if you don't mind, I'd be grateful if you would teach me. Of course, I'd be happy to. This is unfair, game. How dare you do this to us?
What do they do?
How dare you just put Sanson like that at the very end of the fucking chapter after fucking killing him? What? Okay, so we've got Chaldea left. I have 90. I can do in like fucking 310 summons now. I'm happy. I probably won't get Abby, but I'm gonna roll everything I've got on her.
And Satan said he wants to arrest this guy. You want to see why?
Why?
So Satan made a joke and said, like the Satan Twitter account said, God kicked me out of heaven because I replaced the middle of his Oreos with toothpaste. Someone responded, I replaced the middle with my thumb.
Mmm.
And Satan's like,
Sanson.
I want you arrested.
Morning.
I want you arrested and locked
Bonjour,
up for
Robin.
the rest of your life.
I see you failed to get a good night's sleep, and yet again. Mind your own business, Frenchie. What's on your plate? Fried egg on toast? Not really a fancy noble's breakfast, huh? I'm not a noble. This is a croquette, madam. I'm told it's quite trendy right now, so I thought I would try it out. I also tried adding rhubarb jam and cream cheese. It may not look good as a galette, but it should be nice as a pick-me-up for a busy morning. The only problem is, it's a little too big to eat comfortably. Is that so? Just pick it up and go at it like it's a burger. What's this pile of paper you've got there? You reading something? I asked Mash for this. It's a book of plays for you all to perform in Salem. It's quite interesting. I see. There you are, Robin. See, you're here too, Sanson. After returning from Salem?
I wonder if our water's back yet.
All performed in Salem. Okay, so he doesn't have his memories. I prepared beverages just in case someone showed up. Thank you. I would love some coffee then. What an odd combination. I feel like I'll get heartburn sitting between a nice guy and a show-off. Yeah, I wasn't asked. By the way, Sanson, is it true you were resummoned at the same time Master and everyone else returned from Salem? You don't have any memories of what happened after you ray-shifted there? No, it would seem I have no idea what happened in Salem. But strange enough, I still have my memories of everything that happened prior. Though I'm afraid it resulted in Acting Commander Da Vinci conducting rather invasive experimentation to clear me of any suspicion. Then again, I hear there was a recently a big to-do with another imposter, so I suppose I can understand.
Nightmare board.
I see. I guess we both had our fair shares of bad luck in that area. Mash and Master are going to give their reports now. Once I'm done, it'll be my turn. Some nonsense about if we all report at once, we're likely to fall prey to confirmation bias. So that's why you've been following me around since last night, is it? Well, Media, let me ask you. How do you feel about that little pipsqueak? I gotta say, she really put one over on us. Definitely wasn't exactly respectful towards her when I was younger. And are you now? Sometimes I look back on what she taught me, and I can't help but think how stubborn and immature I was. I would have liked to thank her properly. While most of what she taught me turned out to be useless, I still appreciate her kindness at times. I think I know what you mean. I hate it when my old master's nagging pops into my head.
I'm gonna go up to the front to see why our water's
Aren't
still
you a little
out.
curious too, Sanson? You seem awfully unconcerned about this, though. I'm told Master will tell me about that himself later, so I'll wait for it. Well, seriously. What is it, Robin? Why do you seem so shaken up? Come to think of it, you are Auntie's type. Don't tell me you and she... What are you talking about? I'm not shook up at all.
What happened?
What happened?
Take your guess as to why our water's still out. I'm gonna go get some answers.
Okay.
Take your guess.
I think they're doing maintenance.
I haven't seen anyone
Hey, now.
anywhere near doing
How about
maintenance.
some Monsieur de Paris? What did you say? You know that sandwich you're making? It'd be a lot easier to eat if you cut it in half diagonally. Is that a recipe you came up with, Sanson? Ah, now I see. You're suggesting we cut these guillotine style. This may seem strange coming from me, but it doesn't seem like a great way to start one's morning. Compared to porridge 3 times a day, it actually sounds rather nice. I see. Well then, if we're going to do this, we best do it right. Tomato paste should be given... What the fuck? We need meat for realism. Okay, I'm sorry, it was just a joke. Ah, so was that. Was that the end? Was that really it? It was just a conversation about... The end of the chapter was a conversation about... Okay. Conclusion of the judgment. That's a very weird way to end a chapter. Well, that's one more grail to add to the pile. Do we have any idea when we're getting this stupid summoning banner? I think they'd at least tell us 2 days ahead of time. Here, let me check news and see when this current summoning banner ends. The 15th. We'll get it before the 15th then. The 15th is the next Sunday. We'll probably get it. Yeah, the 9th sounds like a good time. Why is this on Raid Up? I hope it's not on Raid Up. Surprise every day. So we're finally done with this singularity. We have a bunch of these quests to clear. This is going to be fun. I don't know if there's any new good farming locations amongst them. I think it's interesting that we don't have lines connecting them and all that. But, with that being said, it was nice having you guys here. I'll think of something to do tomorrow, probably. I don't know what it'll be, but I'll think of something. If I could do more Fate Grand Order stuff, I would. But I don't think Christmas starts until sometime around mid-December. So we've got a few weeks before that starts. With that being said, it was really fun having you guys here. And I'll see you guys again next time.